Hey guys, Z.A.K here, and today I'm going to be filming a video on how to spray paint your body's matte black. So yeah, here we go. First of all, what you want to do is grab a body that you don't really like, or just a clear body. If you get a clear body, then you're going to have to spray paint the inside black, so then if it scratches, it doesn't look as bad. But this one is just an old, crapped up TLR 22 body, which my 22 is right there. And it's got a way better green body now, which a lot of you guys have probably noticed since we've been to the hobby town the last couple of days. So yeah, we're gonna just, what you want to do first is take all the stickers off your body, which I put mine in my toolbox, so I could probably just decorate that. And then what you're gonna want to do is, if you have a crappy body, make sure you use hot glue or shoe glue or whatever you want to use to kind of seal the cracks and keep them nice and so they don't crack anymore. And then what you're going to want to do is get some tape, which I just used some of this box tape, which is also what I used on my Rust-oleum to make it look matte black. And I took it, put it over the windows, and scored it with an X-Acto knife, and I kept the tape over it so it's kind of like a window mask. If you don't want to do that, then you don't need to do that. Or if you want to kind of mask up some parts of the body you've already painted underneath, kind of like what I did with my Rustler's old body, then you can also mask that part off, which I didn't do. I'm just gonna make this thing whole flat black. And yeah, this body doesn't have very much like hot glue showing, because that's what I used to repair cracks. Underneath is basically what I'm doing now. If it gets more severe, I would put hot glue basically all over where the crack is, which I have a severe crack going from the nose to the window on both sides, and I have a huge window slice like right down there from when I was knifing out my window masks. And yeah, I just don't like this body anymore. It's all screwed up with the stickers off. With the stickers on, this body actually looked really nice. So yeah guys, that is my kind of before shot of my RC body before we paint it. Speaking of paint, what you're going to want to do is grab yourself some Rust-oleum. This is at least what I use, and I'd buy this if I were you doing this, so then you get the same results. I'm using Rust-oleum automobile primer. It works really nice. It's kind of that color, which is what it's going to show up as. And I've already done on my Rustler. As you can see, it looks pretty sick. That's all just hot glue and stuff because it's an old crap body. So yeah, what you want to do is take some simple green or some wet wipes, clean the body down so there's no dust or dirt. And then what you're going to want to do, if you want to, you could sand the body down, but I'm not going to, because it's a buggy body. It's going to go on my 22. And the shock towers are protecting it because it's a buggy. And this works way better on buggies because it doesn't scratch the paint off. On my Rustler, it just goes over the wheels, or on short course trucks, they just go like everywhere. So if you just spray paint a short course truck matte black, which is what I did to my C10 in my intro, you can actually see it. So yeah, so I want to spray paint bigger car bodies matte black, the small ones, so it doesn't scratch. So yeah, let's get into spraying it. So I brought her outside here on my RC track, and I set it on this junk chair that Kevin gave to us a year ago, and I'm gonna spray paint on here, kind of like what I did with my Rustler bodies. You can see like kind of the black. So yeah, I'll do it again. So what you're gonna want to do is do 1 to 2 coats. What I did last time was that so that it looked matte black, but yeah, paint it at least 2-3 coats if you want it to last a little bit. This is a buggy body, so I'm going to paint it only like 1 to 2 coats, so then it'll work all flat black. But you guys can do it whatever way you want it. I'd say 4 coats at the most, but you're going to have some dry time in between. So yeah, let's set the camera up and get some painting shots here. So there's the first coat. It kind of looks a little glossy right now, but it's going to get flat black, so yeah, just give it some drying time. As you can kind of see back here, it's kind of not very glossy. But yeah, it's going to turn out just like my Rustler's body, but buggy body actually. So yeah, let's see how she dries and give her a second coat just for good contact, you know. Alright guys, so I got a heavy second coat on there. As you can see, I have some marks where I kind of failed to peel off the stickers and stuff, but that's why I have stickers, so I can cover stuff up like that. So yeah, the window masks look like they're working. We'll check on that later. But yeah, it looks like it's working pretty nicely. Alright, so this is my final coat. So I'll just let this dry, then bring it back up and do a little final thoughts on it. So see you in a bit. Okay guys, so I'm all done with it now. I'm just waiting for it to cure. So yeah, I'll give you some photos at the end of this video of my car when this body's dry. But a step that I think that I should add in is that when you're painting it and you have those like little sticker blotches or whatever you got, they're like blemishes, what you can do is like what I did is grab some sandpaper and then you can sand down that area and then it'll make it really smooth. There's a lot of bumps on the roof, now it's really smooth. I went over it like with 3 more coats after the 2 coats and I sanded the blemishes, so that looks pretty sick. So yeah, we'll remove the window mask and I'll have a few pictures of that. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.